All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. It is Dave, the Real Music Observer, observing real music in real time for real people just like you right there and me here. Neal Schon has been tweeting out a lot of just action shots of himself performing the song Lights, also been retweeting the information and so forth when he sends it out there. You can tell that Neal is kind of possessive of this song. He and Steve Perry, this was the early days where Perry was in the group and Perry had this song idea. I'd heard a couple of different things about it. I heard he was writing the lyrics with this either commercial or jingle or news show intro type idea in his head. I think Perry at that point may have decided that he was going to start, being like a songwriter for other things, and he had this idea. And Perry got together, obviously, with Neal Schon and finished the tune, and it has become legendary, and it is very much an anthem. And you can see there's a little bit of a struggle going on right now between this "Don't Stop Believin'" cultural thing that is happening and this song which really got the band going back from the Infinity album, which if you were kind of new to Journey at that point and you heard that song, that might have been your launching pad for getting into the band. So it's a very important song, and you'll also notice that Neal, actually on the last concert tour he was doing this, and he's doing it again, where he's talking about Steve Perry. And he dedicates the song to Steve Perry. Now, a lot of people have asked me, why is he doing that? I put a video out a few days back which raised a few eyebrows. This could be to placate Steve a little bit. Say, hey Steve, we're out here and we love you, buddy. If you're thinking about dropping a solo album or doing something, we just want to know that, hey, we love you and we're here and so forth. And there may be some other thing going on there, which is maybe some psychology at work. To read this much into it at this point, I would probably make fun of someone, so I'm making fun of myself at this point for reading that much in. But there are a lot of people that ask me questions that they're definitely more into this than I am, believe it or not. A lot of people come over here to hear about Journey and Steve Perry all the time. And honestly, like the last video I did, I'd rather talk about like the Kinks reuniting or something else, but Journey has built up such a fan base that it's rather incredible to kind of see all of what's happening. And, it's, all I can say is I think Neal Schon is proud of Lights, and I think he thinks that Lights is getting upstaged by Don't Stop Believin' a little bit. So he's kind of been throwing it out there, hey, every night we do this song and, the lighters come out, or probably the cell phones come out, and people are singing it all in unison. This was one of the first Journey anthems. And just maybe too, you're not splitting the song 3 ways as far as songwriting credits. I'm not sure who else is on the song, but I know it's Schon and Perry for sure. And the more downloads of that song, the better. And I think for the most part, it's not a bad thing that Neal is trying to kind of claim this. If he wrote a memoir, he could call it Lights, the career of Neal Schon, and something like that. I mean, I don't know. Just speculating. Maybe next year there'll be a Neal Schon book. But until then, we see a little, not a feud, but just saying, hey, this was here first, guys, and some folks may want to check this out. So, in any event, if you're a Journey fan, you like it all. You like the Lights. You like Don't Stop Believin'. For me, all of this stuff it's a little mundane. I'd rather hear some deep cuts. I'd rather hear like People and Places or something like that, but probably not going to hear it on this particular tour. But maybe next year, folks. Maybe. All right, done with this one. I'll be back soon. See you then.